Start time now. It's 7 o'clock in the morning time on this Monday morning, July 7th, 2014 on a Monday morning. Time now on a Water Magician, BJ Wiggins, the Border Report. Monday morning, July 7th, 2014. A good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning here. Back to work here as current conditions at 7 o'clock in North Massachusetts. 70 degrees was our temperature with broken clouds, humidity of 78% wind speed. Southwest about 7 and then 63 degrees to the dew point here.
Taking his defense team through the night he shot and killing his girlfriend.
Let's take a look at our radar. Scope base shows line of spotty rain shots from southeastern portions of President search of the eastern Nova Scotia in north central Brunswick and search of the flew Quebec and up in northeastern Ontario. And a line of rain shots from northwestern Maine and northwestern Vermont, north central Vermont near Burlington, Vermont. And a line of rain shots down for Ontario and down for western and central New York and search of the down for northeastern Ohio around Cleveland area here. And another line of rain showers from South Central Michigan down for North Central Indiana down for Eastern
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday.
Illinois.
Willie here, Dylan in for
And a spotty showers and storms from South Central Missouri down for North Central Arkansas, and showers and storms from southeastern Nebraska down for northeastern Kansas and down for northwestern portions of Missouri. Here.
They cannot catch a break between the flooding and the tornadoes. I mean, look at some of the stuff that was captured on camera. It was wild yesterday.
A line of rain showers and storms off the Dakota and Georgia and eastern Florida coastline, stretching it down for South Central Florida at Miami, and then stretching it down further western East Florida Gulf Coast from Fort Myers down western Tampa and stretching to northeastern Tampa. Here. A line of rain showers at the northeastern Mexican coastline and the spotty rain showers in southwestern Texas. And a line of rain showers from western Mexico where Clark County and stretching it down for Arizona down for Southern Nevada down for South Central Utah down for southwestern Colorado. Here. And a couple of patches of rain showers in north central Minnesota down for southeastern North Dakota down for eastern South Dakota. A line of rain showers in southwestern South Dakota stretching into northern Wyoming down for southern Manitoba and a batch of showers and storms from northeastern Montana down for southern Saskatchewan down for south central Alberta down for central Manitoba. Here. That's the rain showers in west central Ontario. Danville, Missouri. Good morning. It is 76 degrees with clear skies here.
The new regulations require passengers to power on their electronic devices before boarding, including phones, tablets,
and our silo just a couple of batches broken clouds from a bunch of 7 degrees with all beds of clouds covered a bunch of Atlantic Canada and then stretching it down up into Manitoba and special clouds from southern Saskatchewan, clouds from northern New England and then stretching in western New York and down for the Great Lakes and stretching it down for eastern Illinois. Patch clouds covered up the Georgia and Carolina coastline and then stretching in north central Florida and down for southwestern Florida. None of clouds from the middle plain states from southeastern Nebraska, southwestern Iowa, down for northwestern Missouri, down for northeastern Kansas. And another batch of clouds coming from northern Arkansas, southern Missouri, and northern Arkansas. Here. And a couple of batches of clouds from southwestern Texas, and stretching to New Mexico, down for Mexico, stretching to Arizona, southern Utah, Colorado, and down for southern Nevada, down for eastern California. Batch clouds coming from Minnesota, stretching in Dakota, down for Montana, down for southern Saskatchewan, down for southern Alberta. Here. And now for western British Columbia. Here.
They're interested in commercial aviation. They're working very hard.
Let's take a look at our map situation here. Station from southern Alberta down for northern Montana down for North Dakota. Station from Utah stretching it down to Colorado down for Kansas and cold front from Missouri stretching it down for Illinois down for Michigan and warm front from eastern Ontario down for southwestern Quebec and down for central New York and down for northeastern Pennsylvania. Station from Georgia stretching it down to sea here. Followed by from New Mexico, stretching western Texas, and down for north central Mexico, and followed by from southern Nevada, and then stretching it down for eastern, southeastern California, about the Gulf of California here. High pressure in the Gulf of Mexico in the Four Corner region, and then western South Dakota and southeastern Washington, and the highest pressure in the southern Colorado, New Mexico border, while low pressure in western Arizona and northern Arizona, northern Mexico, southern South Carolina, and southern Ontario. 70 degrees on temperature in Boston, 75 in Washington, D.C., 73 in Miami, 80 in
And the leader.
Miami, 73 in Atlanta, 76 in Brownsville, Texas, 78 in Dallas, Texas, 74 in Kansas City, Missouri, 72 in Chicago, 68 in Minneapolis, 69 out in Albuquerque, 73 in Denver, Salt Lake City, 68 in Los Angeles, 55 in San Francisco, 66 in Seattle, and 60 out in Great Falls, Montana. Current conditions around the region, we got 70 degrees on temperature in Boston. It is 70 out in Medford, 71 in Fitchburg, 68 in Bedford, 70 in Lawrence, 69 in Beverly, 67 in Gloucester, 65 in Worcester, 66 in Sturbridge and Webster, 69 in Milford, 67 in Norwood, 68 in Taunton, 66 in Medford, 68 in Marshfield, 66 in Falmouth, 64 in Parmesan, 67 in Cape Cod Bay, 67 in Nantucket, 66 in Block Island and Smithfield, 69 in Wesley, 69 in Springfield, 63 in Amherst, 66 in Greenfield, 68 in Pittsfield, 63 in North Adams, and in Bennington, Vermont, 70 in Albany, New York, 66 in Brattleboro, Vermont, 64 in Keene, New Hampshire, 65 in Chaffee, New Hampshire, 66 in Concord, New Hampshire, 67 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 69 in Nashua and Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 68 in New Hampshire Bay, 71 out in Windsor Locks, 70 in Hartford, 69 in Meriden, 68 out in Waterbury, 71 in Denver, 71 in Bridgeport, 69 in New Haven, and 69 in Long Island, 68 in
ISIS has made no bones about the fact that it wants to...
Long Island, 69 in Islip, and 72 New York City, 68 in Malta. Alright, let's take a public discussion here. Dry in the northwest and the deep south, and thunderstorms across the southwest Gulf Coast and Midwest and the front range of the Rockies over the next couple of days. A ridge trail pattern is expected to amplify across the Northern Rockies and Great Lakes respectively, which should cause the west to be quite hot with a strengthened thermal low. And in the Great Lakes, it'll be more temperate over the next couple of days, and the Pacific and Northwest and the Northern Rockies will be dry into the warm curve or ridge for the Tuesday. The upper trail across the southeast Canada and the Great Lakes is expected to fly deep into the base of the strengthened bulk of the flow pattern across northern Quebec and Labrador. At the leading edge of this upper trail, cold front will slowly work its way across the Ohio Valley and Great Plains underneath spring runs of thunderstorm activity in the vicinity. The large volume of thunderstorms appears to amplify the Mississippi Valley, but straight in an area where plentiful moisture could diverge off Monday night. Locally heavy rains could compress by saturated soils in the region. After the trailing end of this, frontal boundary settles into the southern plains and front range of the Rockies and upslope flow should aid in the thunderstorm activity across eastern Colorado Tuesday night. Across the southern of the country, scattered showers and thunderstorms expected across the desert southwest associated with the Gulf moisture and sputtered summer monsoon near the Gulf Coast, where more plentiful moisture is available closer to the warmer Gulf waters. The deep south should remain dry for Tuesday south of this. Slowly invented frontal zone in the north of the sea breeze convection along the coast.
Meanwhile, residents across the Midwest are bracing for heavy rains and flooding.
Get my clothes, get my belongings, and then...
Okay, let's take a look at forecast discussion around the country here. Around in New England. Increasing humidity will return throughout midweek ahead of us. Slow moving cold front while dry weather will dominate. A few thunderstorms will be possible at times. Late Monday and Wednesday with the best chance across the interior. A few additional showers and thunderstorms will be possible. Thursday, if the cold front moves slower but dry weather with low humidity will arrive by the end of the week. Near term until 6 p.m. this evening, mid-level short wave will be exited southern New England after 12 Z as it moves offshore. A brief shower of sprinkling is possible early this morning. Otherwise, areas of cloud may linger throughout part of this morning before sunshine increases. However, next area clouds could upstream ahead of it. Another short wave will be moving back into the western New England this afternoon, with the coastal plain having the most sunshine throughout the afternoon. Increases southwest flow will wing higher dew points into the region along with a low level warm effectual at 8 to 50 millibars. Temperatures through 17 Celsius. Expect temperatures to reach into the mid-upper 80s.
And we have a very large
with a few locations in the interior valleys possible.
back into Illinois and including Iowa and
Touching 90 low increase in cloud cover may prevent this include upper 70s and low 80s. Along the south coast with a southwestern flow, gusty southwest winds will develop associated with an LJ gust of 30 miles per hour, luckily especially in the coastal plains. The main concern for the afternoon is potential for strong thunderstorms. Low-level TNTE ridge develops across the southern New England and atmospheric destabilized with SB Cape 1,500 JKG. Expect showers. Showers and thunderstorms will develop moving to western New England late afternoon ahead of a mid-level short wave. 206 kilometers shear around 30 knots. So potential exists for a few stronger, perhaps severe thunderstorms spots around 1.75 inches with can increase in the mid-upper 30s or heavy and rainfall will be also be a threat.
Update on the story of Israel right now.
Alright. Let's take a look at what is brewing in the tropics here.
For the deaths of 7 of its members in an airstrike that carried out
airstrikes on
A weak surface.
called terror sites. And NBC's Eamon Moyer.
A weak surface trail just located offshore off the coast of Georgia and the Carolinas.
Good morning, Natalie. The Israeli
Is produced in disorganized shots as a few thunderstorms surface pressure remained high across the area and strong upper level winds should prevent any
of Palestinians who have been
significant development of this system as it moves northeastward at 10 to 15 miles per hour over the next several days. Here, formation chance for 40 hours lower about 10% and formation chance for 5 days lower about 10%. Here, and Eastern Pacific.
It was a chaotic night at the main
Double thread of double-barreled action over the Eastern Pacific here. Number 1.
The Israeli military says it did not attack.
A broad low-pressure system located 700 miles southwest of Mexico's Mexico's long drain of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Gradual development
A week of
of this system is possible during the next couple of days while it moves west-northwestward about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Formation chance for 48 hours. Medium 30% and formation chance for 5 days. Medium 40%. And a small low-pressure area located 700 miles southwest of the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula continues to produce disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Any development of this disturbance should slow to occur during the next few days while it moves gently westward about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Formation chance for 48 hours. Low about 20% and for formation chance for 5 days. Low about 20%. Here.
Watching protests.
Alright, let's take a look at our what is going on over in Japan here
Happy to be alive. The U.S. State Department
with Typhoon Naguri here.
troubled by reports that Sana was beaten while in Israeli police custody. The Israeli government, for its part, says they're going to launch an investigation into reports of police brutality. But for the time being, the family is focused on getting Sana the proper medical care before they return to the United States next week and possibly take any legal actions against the Israeli government. Natalie?
All right, Eamon Moyer in Jerusalem. Eamon, thank you. Pope Francis is meeting
All right.
with the victims of the sex abuse scandal that has rocked the Catholic Church. The Pope has declared
The latest out of Naguri here as of 2 a.m. on Monday, Eastern Daylight Time.
describing their
Category 4 storm wind speed 155 miles per hour, gusting up to 190 miles per hour, and it's going to become a Category 5 storm 2 p.m. today, and
gun bombings getting underway.
this is Okinawa, is where the U.S. Air Force Base is. So,
Charged with obstruction
it's going to be moved east of here. It's going to bring a lot of wind. So, I hope these people in Okinawa are prepared for what Naguri has to happen, because this is a ferocious, big storm, as it's going to make landfall
Neither man
on Wednesday morning, Eastern Daylight Time in southern Japan. It's a Category 3 storm with a lot of rain down in the southwestern portion of Japan and a lot of wind in the southeastern portion of Japan here.
5 people
So those people in Japan need to be prepared for what Naguri has to offer for them.
fired at him.
Meanwhile, let's take a look
And despite this weekend's violence,
at our
stats though
predicted severe weather threat here for
actually down in Chicago this year. A close call caught on camera at Barcelona's airport. Take a look and you can see a Russian airliner coming in for a landing, but just moments
Alright.
later,
slight risk is very aware wide away from eastern Nebraska to Kansas, south of 7 Minnesota, southwestern Wisconsin, south of Iowa, down to Missouri, stretch to the Ohio Valley, down to western Pennsylvania, western New York, and up into Vermont. Some largest population centers of population area: Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. There be large hail, temperature winds, and a few tornadoes cannot be ruled out. Here, and an isolated tornado can't be ruled out. Here.
I don't think you want to be in those seats right there. No. We all remember the epic scene from Top Gun.
And it's going to be warm and humid today with a few strong thunderstorms in the northwest. There, as warm and humid conditions will allow for some thunderstorms to form late this afternoon and this evening, especially in northwestern Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire. Note the storms could move further east than the above graphics suggest. There,
New England all the way back through.
as potential impacts, some strong winds, lightning, and brief torrential rainfall. Here, as
Monsoon season kicking in the southwest. Scattered showers and storms could lead to some flash flooding in the southwest. That's a look at the weather across the country. Our local forecast is coming up in just 30 seconds.
and now, the sun's going to approach the Buffalo area at about 9 o'clock in the morning. That time, and it's going to be a wide area over Ontario and down to Quebec and up in the northern Maine here. And then 11 a.m. is going to make its way down for central and northeastern New York and up for northwestern Pennsylvania.
On the 7th,
And then 1 o'clock is going to approach the Capital District and down for western Vermont and upstate New York. And then 3:30 is going to approach Vermont and New Hampshire. And sub's going to make southeastern New York at about 3:33. And then 5 o'clock Gotta approach the Connecticut and Central Massachusetts.
Rather thick in some communities, but they'll thin out and sunshine.
Approach to the bunch of Western Maine and Northern New Hampshire about 5:41, and then 7 o'clock. Gonna make his way down for Rhode Island, and then 9:58 it's gonna
Close to 90, around 89 in Boston.
be in the greater Boston and down for Worcester and down for Hartford down for northwestern New York City.
Low 90s, it'll be
And then it's gonna dissipate by about
Wednesday afternoon, some scattered after.
2 o'clock into the board to have tomorrow water. There.
This forecast.
Alright, let's.
The Georgia toddler in a sweltering SUV as prosecutors build their case against the Bulls' partner.
Alright, let's take a look at our view from the outside, and it shows a beautiful sunrise as the sun's trying to peek over the cloudy skies on this Monday morning. Alright, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this.
Medical records, a thumb drive, and an external hard drive. Investigators are also looking into what role, if any, his wife is playing.
For today, put the sun skies high over about 88 degrees. Southwest about 7 to 50 miles outside, 25 miles per hour. For tonight, slight shows the test was between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Most skies got low 71 degrees. Southwest about 7 to 9 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 20%. For Tuesday, put the sun skies out there. 91 degrees. Southwest with about 7 to 13 miles per hour. 26 miles per hour. Tuesday night, chance of showers with test was available between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. Petri fog after 5 a.m. overnight. Most of the skies got low 72 degrees. Southwest about 10 miles per hour. Gust out 28 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 30%. Wednesday, chance of showers with test was available after 11 a.m. Petri fog before 8 a.m. overnight. Put the sun skies out there. 87 degrees. Southwest with about 8 to 13 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 30%.
We've only scratched the surface. Kristen Riker was Harris's classmate at the
Wednesday night, chance of showers with test was available before 10 p.m. Most of the skies got low 69 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Thursday, put the sun skies out there. 84 degrees. Thursday night, podcast got load 63 degrees. Friday, most of that guys out there 81 degrees. Friday, podcast got load 61 degrees. Saturday, most of that guys out there 82 degrees. Saturday night, podcast got load 64 degrees. For Sunday, chance of showers, podcast guys out there 82 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Predators, what a phrase of the day. A mix of sun and clouds and a humid start to the week. Here, Peter, Channel News Time, 7:17. Time now for a little travel report here. And on this Monday morning, back to work. And take a look at the greater Boston traffic outlook. And it shows Route 3 northbound. An accident on Route 3 northbound in Weymouth as you approach Route 18, and another accident on Route 3 northbound before exit 16 was Route 8 so trust because it's backed up from Derby Street. All the way you approach Route 18 in Weymouth on the northbound side of Route 3.
not guilty to charges of murder.
24 north. Backed up from 139 and stalled it all the way down through 128 and then Canton. 95 north bumper as you approach Route 128 out up in Canton. And the Southeast Expressway is a little slow from Quincy all the way down for the Dorchester section. Matt's parking in the eastbound side of the little bumper from 120 and western down for Newton Quarter but otherwise it's good to go to both sides. From Newton all the way down to Logan Airport, but in the next to the Route 1A.
This story, Miguel, good morning to you.
Stop on 145 Winthrop to Trust Suspects Fireman. Tipperdale Towns Mall is found on both sides, and the Summer County Towns Mall is found on both sides. Here, Route 1 stops a little slow from 16 and Everett all the way down to the Tobin Bridge. 93 south. Bumper to bumper from the Middlesex Falls Reservation all the way down for the Zakin Bridge here to the accident on 93 South on Assembly Square in Somerville. So trust us some extra time in that area here. And 95 stop on a little slow around here with Route 3 in Burlington here. And 393 95 mile line from 120 to the New Hampshire border here. 213 mile line from Methuen down to Lawrence. 495 is mile line from Amesbury down from Marlborough on the northern half of 495 and then 7.5 from 495. Mile line from Marlborough all the way down to Wareham here. But otherwise, 95 and 24 mile line from 128 to the Rhode Island border. Route 3 is mile line from the Braintree split all the way down to Sagamore. And 140 mile from Taunton to the Bedford here. And all the highways in Rhode Island are move on fine here. And Route 6 mile from Sagamore down for Orleans and 20 mile for Busby on down in Flatland. That's JBC. Good day with a good positive attitude here.